What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you guys are new. Hi, it's Keisha. Nice to meet you all. Get in here because we have a lot to get on into. I feel like I haven't filmed in a long time because, honestly speaking, and this is me being so honest with you lots, I've kind of been going through it. I've been a little bit sad and I'm not sure why, and that's what hurts even more. Like, you know when you just randomly sad out of the blue. So it was definitely like a lot for me to get to this point of filming again and being motivated and being happy. So I'm so happy that I'm just in the mood and I'm ready to put on some makeup and really get into the downfall of Kylie Jenner's businesses, and possibly Kylie Jenner, you know, once upon a time her being like the it girl. Do you remember the days where like people were obsessed with Kylie Jenner, and like, do you remember the days, most importantly, when Instagram was good? We're gonna get onto some things. I've written down some notes here to help support this video because you guys know I can go on a tangent real quick. I'm probably still gonna do that anyways in this video, knowing me. So yes, make sure you guys like, comment and subscribe. I'm sure you guys know how to subscribe because you spend so much time on YouTube. Let's be honest, bitch, there ain't no excuse. Like, we all know how to hit the subscribe button. It costs you nothing and it will be helping me out. By subscribing, it will let YouTube know that this channel exists, and bitch, it's a fun time around here and the whole world needs to know about me. Like I just mentioned, I'm going to be doing a get ready with me. I know a lot of you guys love it when I put on makeup whilst I'm chatting about different things. The only problem with that is I hate taking off makeup. Okay, since we're speaking on Kylie, I actually recently purchased the Kylie Skin by Kylie Jenner. This is the clarifying gel cream. I thought of purchasing it because I just wanted to like try out something skincare, because I have tried out Kylie Cosmetics before. I've tried out like the lip gloss and I think the liquid lipsticks as well a couple years back, but I wanted to try out the Kylie Skin gel because I've heard some great things about this particular product. But let's just get on into it. I'm gonna go ahead and I've already pretty much done my skincare, but I think just for the purpose of this video, since we are talking about Kylie, let's get into it. So I'm not gonna lie to you, I do like the pink packaging, but I do feel like we are ready for evolution. We are ready for rebranding. We're ready for something different. I think that I prefer the packaging being this baby pink for the Kylie Skin collection as opposed to maybe Kylie Cosmetics. Kylie has quite a few businesses now, which is exciting, but it's only really exciting if consumers are excited about it, you know? I do think sometimes it comes across as money hungry. Also, my mirror is over here. I do think it comes across as money hungry when it's like, but what is it that, what is the actual tea here? Because nobody wanted Kylie baby. Let's actually keep it real. Nobody wanted Kylie baby, or I think if people were ready to, you know, invest in Kylie baby, then it would have been at a point where like, okay, she's a couple months, maybe a few years into being a mum now. It's not something that's so fresh or new to her. And most importantly, Kylie is not ditching Baby Johnson. She's not ditching Baby Johnson or whatever baby brands are out there for her own. She's not. I have used this once before, but I couldn't really let you guys know how I feel about it because I still was unsure. I'm not sure whether this product is anything particularly exciting, but I do like how it feels on my skin. But I wouldn't say that I would repurchase it, especially based on the price. I do think that you can find something quite similar. I do feel like a lot of her products are made in the same factory as a lot of drugstore products, which I own personally. There isn't a fragrance to it, which I personally like, because I feel like sometimes when I don't mind fragrance, but I feel like sometimes when I'm putting on, this is it by the way, I feel like sometimes when I'm putting on fragrance, it feels like I'm damaging my skin, or it feels like I just know I'm about to break out real quickly. So I do appreciate this not necessarily having a fragrance, but that's just my preference. This is not a review, but I thought I would just showcase this product so you guys know I've actually purchased from Kylie before, actually a few times, just to really get into it the way other girlies and gays were getting into it, right? My first point that I've written down is I don't feel like Kylie knows her audience, nor does she strike me as willing to be informed on it. It really baffles me how she's coming out with products that nobody really wants anymore. I feel like Kylie's still stuck in 2015, 2016 when beauty gurus or regular schmegular people, you know, were willing to do a cut crease, were willing to do a heavy dramatic face, whilst there are people who are still into that, whilst there are people who miss that side of YouTube and that side of makeup. I think we are all stepping into more of like a fresh face, your skin but better, natural look. And it's like, Kylie, you need to study the market. You need to actually do some of your own personal research. You have to understand that things are changing now. We are not in 2015 when people were going so crazy for your lip kits. We are not, you know, nobody is willing to like queue up outside because Kylie just dropped a product and we all need to get our hands on it anymore. Like, the demand, in my opinion, has just decreased tremendously, okay, for a bunch of different reasons, in which I've just pointed out, which I'm going to continue pointing out in this video. Really annoying because you're a multi-millionaire. I guess if she sells all her businesses, then yeah, she's a billionaire, but we're gonna stick with multi-millionaire. This lady is rich, okay? So there really is no excuse for declining in a product, and there's literally no excuse for the lack of shade range in the beauty line. Let's keep it real. I feel like she needs to be more knowledgeable about her products, most importantly, more knowledgeable about the market she's stepping into. And that's what baffles me more, because it's like there are so many businesses, small businesses that I have, you know, reached out to purchase from previously, and I just feel like they're ready to just have their moment because their products are really good. You can tell that they know what they're talking about, whereas with Kylie, it's just like, realistically, if you are purchasing, it's more so for the name as opposed to the product itself. Doesn't even look like Kylie uses her own products. Like sometimes when she's putting on the lip kits, right, not so much in the beginning, but more now, it just seems like, oh, this is a chore for me. I'm just doing this for promotion, but I don't really care about the product anymore. Like, I truly do feel like she don't be using her own products. She don't be using her own products. Like, I think what's happening here is that in the beginning she did, I think she was excited about it. Think that she may have copied the formula for MAC, because here's the tea. In the beginning of Kylie getting her lips done, of course she was like faking it to the world, like, hey, I don't know what you're talking about, my lips are the same, even though it's like, bitch, how? You went from nothing to something, and I'm not talking about the Jacoin. No, but like, seriously, remember those years where Kylie was just trying to be discreet about it, where it's like, girl, we know you had a little 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's not that deep, you know? But it only was a big deal because of her status and who she is related to, because really and truly, I could not care if someone's got lip filler. Like I've mentioned in so many of my videos, do whatever it is that you want to do. It's got nothing to do with me. But when you're lying about it and selling a dream, that's when it becomes a problem for me. And I was watching, I think I was watching Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and Real Housewives of Orange County, which I've never watched before. I've obviously watched the other Real Housewives franchises because brilliant TV, duh. I was watching it and there was one particular episode dedicated to like the housewives getting work done. It had gotten lip filler, and this was like back in 2012, 2011, where it wasn't necessarily a taboo to get procedures done because it's been happening for the longest time now, but it was like a taboo to be open about the things that you'd gotten done, which is baffling to me because it's like, it's not that big of a deal. You know, looking at it now in 2023, it's something that's so common. And if a celebrity was to come out with a lip filler, we just wouldn't necessarily care as much as maybe we did back in 2015. Well, not necessarily me, maybe you. Let's rewind back to 2014, where it says here, as revealed by Kim Kardashian on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, her sister Kylie still overlines her lips for added volume to her surgically enhanced smile. And though Kylie is known to blend several shades when contouring her kisser, I'm sorry, but that's a weird way to put it. One of her favorite versions is the MAC lip line pencil in the color Spice. Now, when this was announced on the episode, of course the product sold out and kept selling out, and then people were trying to find dupes for it and trying to find different MAC pencils they could use, MAC pencils and lipsticks they can use to just, you know, recreate the specific shade because it kept selling out. She used to recommend the MAC lip liners to a lot of her fans who were asking her like, what lip combo is this? Because Kylie became that lip girl. While she was not born with those lips, she really profited off of it, and I'm not mad at it because I think a lot of us would do the same thing, and that's me keeping it real. Fun fact, Kylie Cosmetics is also in the same manufacturer as Colourpop, so that's very interesting. And Colourpop is a drugstore brand. I'm not sure if we have it here in the UK, but I remember when I used to watch makeup tutorials, people would rave on about this product. So yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter thing. The only thing that's appalling about this company is that like there's a lack of shade range. Like I think I'm truly the darkest in this, which is just, this was quite pricey, so I'm not gonna throw it out. I'm just gonna use it until we get to the end, and I'm most likely not gonna spend my coin on it again. But I do know that Elf, a drugstore brand, is doing dupes on it, so definitely check that out if you guys are interested. Yeah, I remember Kylie used to like let people know, hey, I'm using this shade by MAC, I'm using this shade by MAC. And of course, when you're doing that, you're spreading more engagement over onto their page, and it's not really doing you, like, you're not really getting anything out of it by letting people know, hey, this product is from MAC, this product is from MAC. I'm gonna only assume that, you know, her mum sat her down and said, hey, we can really profit off of this, because if there's anyone who's gonna profit off of a moment, it is flipping Kris Jenner. And again, I'm not mad at it because, you know, it shows your impact, and it shows that, okay, if you're building so much traction for this brand who probably isn't paying you to do so, you might as well come up with your own collection. And she did exactly that. Yeah, it was really successful in the beginning. I remember wanting to get my hands on it, but I couldn't afford it. Everybody was raving about the lip kits. You know, you get the lip liner and you get the gloss. I can't even lie to you, I wanted it myself. And I remember going on the website when it first launched and just feeling like, oh God, here we go again. I think only a few people may be able to relate to the concern of like, okay, but where is the variation? Like, imagine being excited for a product. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was more so excited for the product, not because I wanted to achieve the Kylie look. I wasn't necessarily interested in that. I think it was just the fact that, like, if she would tweet about a product or if she would post a product, it would sell out immediately because she just was that it girl. She came out with her collection. I remember everyone running to the website crashed, people were queuing up for it. Like, I'm sorry, there's only a few girlies that have that impact now, especially when it comes to makeup. I think people thought that if they purchased this product, then they would have the Kylie lips, when it's like, girl, she literally just got filler. If you put this lip liner on, it's not going to increase the plumpness of your lips, but sure. So I think some people were kind of sold the dream, because I remember talking to someone about this and they thought, hey, if I purchase, I guess that makes you impressionable, because Kylie didn't verbally say that, but maybe it was smart marketing in the beginning to make you think that, hey, you can achieve what it is that I've achieved so quickly with just using this product. So that was smart marketing. Like I mentioned earlier, it just doesn't seem like she's willing to really evolve, which is dangerous, because if you want longevity in your brand, you have to evolve, change your packaging. You know, you can't have the same packaging that you had back in 2015, which is when your product launched. We need something different. If I saw a Kylie lip kit or any Kylie product on the shelf when I'm shopping, I'm gonna walk straight past it, because it's just like, oh, okay, here we go. It's got Kylie plastered everywhere. I thought that look was cute maybe for a moment, but like, times are changing now. I don't want to necessarily see your name plastered everywhere, you know? Yes, it is your brand, but let's put it somewhere small, you know? Let's play around with color a little bit more, because then I'm not gonna think it's a new product. I'm gonna think, okay, so we still have the same product 7 years later. I just realized that I forgot to prime. See, this is what happens when you talk too much. I was gonna use the Fenty hydrating primer. I've never tried this before, but I got it in the travel size, because bitch, if there's one thing about me, I'm gonna make sure to buy the travel before the full size. I've learnt my lesson. And I was also gonna use the e.l.f. Oh, I'll use it next time. I go into my concealer now. I'm not saying that the brand isn't doing well, but there definitely is a decline. The truth be told, a lot of the Kylie products are in the clearance section and have been on sale for the longest time now. That's why people are buying it, because it's like, okay, finally we can get this at an affordable rate, because no one's paying X amount of money for it. And that's the thing about Kylie's products. I feel like low-key, high-key, they should be drugstore. I don't think anyone really uses liquid lipsticks in 2023. It's like, girl, get with the times. And if you're not gonna research, have a team research for you. Like, it kind of is a competitive business. See why brands are doing well. See why e.l.f. Cosmetics, the drugstore brand, has dominated 2022. Go and check out why Rare Beauty is what it is. Because the thing about Rare Beauty is, love Selena or hate her, it is an inclusive brand, disability friendly. That's her selling point. That's what works for her. Also, the shade range is great. Fenty Beauty, for instance, it came out of nowhere in 2017 and took the world by storm and did so very well. It's not like Rihanna launched the brand and it was underwhelming and it wasn't, you know, it didn't cater to everyone. It catered to everyone. Rihanna really said, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it well. I'm going to do it the correct way, and she did exactly that. Everybody was excited. The way people's faces lit up in their review videos, or like the way people were just literally gassed when Rihanna said, you know what, I'm going to give you guys 50 shades. You're going to be able to walk into a store. You're going to be able to go online and see something for yourself. You're going to be able to have several contour shades. Are you dumb? Like, the ones that get it, get it. As a melanated babe, my goodness, was that exciting. Some people may say, okay, people are just buying it for the name because it's Rihanna attached to it. But hell no, it was more so because it's like people with pale skin felt seen. People with the darkest shade felt seen. And of course, we're going to keep buying because it's like, hey girl, you've got our back. And in my opinion, I feel like it's cool. I feel like it's a good price for how much product you get in Fenty's products. Rihanna is deserving of a lot of her success. And I'm not talking about music-wise, I'm talking about like in the beauty world. Like, she knew what she was doing and she ain't playing no games. And she does strike me as somebody who is willing to go to the factories and see how things are being made. She might not get her hands dirty, but she's up there, willing to learn something. And that's why I think it makes her a great mogul, in my opinion. I know people say it's not a competition. it doesn't have to be a competition, but you have to, you know, kind of see why things are working for that person. There's reasons why people are going to this person or going to that person. You would go to e.l.f. if you want a dupe for a high-end product. Okay, if I want to play with makeup, I can find a product just like that. I don't have to go dig in or go different places for different products. And that's why these girls do it so well. And with Kylie, it's kind of like, girl, the lack of shade range is appalling. I mean, if I'm trying to look for a bronzer for my complexion, I have to go digging deep.
I would rather go blind, boy.
We'll go somewhere else. We need to feel wanted as consumers. 2023 now, enough is enough. We can't keep on complaining about the lack of shades. It's boring. We're gonna go elsewhere. We're not gonna respect you as a brand, because it's like, girl, how are you gonna launch and not have anything for the dark women and men out there who want to play with makeup? Like, are you dumb? You're dumb. Inflation is real. You know, I feel like since lockdown, or since the end of lockdown, like, people just are being a bit more smarter with their money. You know, the way we would just spend money on different products and experiment with products is not how people are moving now. She doesn't even look like she's having fun in these campaigns. It's giving us nothing. So why should we slap our hard-earned money on a product that she's most likely not even using anymore? Like, I'm sure she has 1,000,000,001 different lip kits sitting in the drawer. I truly feel like Kylie is using other high-end products, and, you know, when it's time to promote, that's when she's like, okay, check out the Kylie this, Kylie that. One thing celebrities are going to do is gatekeep. And also people on TikTok, for whatever reason. Why are you gatekeeping? I mean, then again, it's like, if, yeah, fair enough, because I low-key might do that. Because it's like me putting you guys on to, like, I don't know, my favorite candle, and then everyone else, and people are like, oh, I need to try this, and it's like, it just sells out. I'll be mad too. I can't even lie. I think I might gatekeep too. Not so much now, but there was a time where, like, TikTok really had me in a chokehold. Like, if someone would advertise something on TikTok, I would actually get ready to slap some coin down for it. If someone really sold a product to me and it wasn't an ad, I would genuinely buy it. So this is a dupe. This is a dupiana for the Dior lip oil. I can't bring myself to buy a Dior lip oil. However, if you want to gift it to me, that's a different conversation. But I can't spend a disgusting amount of money on a lip oil that is this small.
This is enough for me.
Had it been before COVID, maybe. Again, my birthday's coming up soon. If you want to... I'm gonna stick with my dupe. I could buy 4 of these for the price of the actual Dior lip oil. Yes, you can't relate to these changes because you come from wealth and privilege and you're doing just fine, but other people aren't. What am I looking for? Other people don't have that same privilege. So I don't know, I just feel like this goes back to my point of, like, you need to know your consumers. You need to know and keep up with the news. It gives me out of touch. Comment down below whether you feel like her product should be drugstore and it's not just me. I just want to reiterate again, nobody's wearing liquid lipsticks in 2023. Like, you would think, okay, the owner of this brand is somebody maybe in their 40s or 50s or 60s and, you know, isn't really keeping up with things, you know. Girl, you're literally 25. And this is the thing, Kylie is literally Gen Z. Going back to my point of, like, the lack of variation in shades, these nude colors, I'm sorry, who are they working for? Nothing makes me more mad as a black woman to not be able to find, like, a pretty decent or perfect nude shade. What is this, Kylie? And how do you make Justine Skye look bad? Your lip colors are so off. This is not a nude. It's giving pink. It's giving orange. It doesn't have the right undertones. Girl, you have way too much money to not invest in variation. There is literally no excuse. And if I'm being honest with you, these women are so gorgeous, but the colors just kind of throw me off. It looks really pale on their skin. Like, why is it that I can't find a nude that would work for me? I'ma need me some answers. Again, I love to see black women, you know, experimenting with color and doing whatever it is they want to do. Like, I'm here for it, okay? But these colors just look very off and washed out. Like, it can't just be me who thinks that, right? The shade people gravitate towards more in, like, lip collections is like a nude color that will complement their skin. There is nothing here that I'm actually, like, intrigued to check out, because I just know it's going to be too pale on my lips. Even if I use a brown lip liner, girl... I don't think she uses her own products, especially the whole skincare line. Like, I'm almost certain, because there was a video a few years ago where I think someone was talking about
Kendall. Jenner.
And her resume and everything. And then Kylie was saying that she goes to the same skin lady as
Kendall.
And I don't doubt that one bit. I feel like these celebrities know what works for them. They go to skin specialists, estheticians, you name it. They have people who can help with their skin. And I don't even believe for 1 minute that she is including the ingredients her esthetician has said works for her. I remember the drama with the whole walnut scrub. So basically what had happened is that back in 2019, there was a little bit of drama when she had come out with, you know, the skincare line, and she was saying that she uses the walnut scrub. You can use it every single day. And people were like, no. Kylie recommends using the walnut scrub 2 to 3 times per week. She also says, however, that it's gentle enough to use every day. Some walnut face scrubs are kind of harsh on the skin, she says. This isn't too abrasive. Girl, be for real. Like, dermatologists online begged to differ. They were like, no, you can't use this every single day. This is not good for your skin. It's harsh. And people were comparing it to the St. Ives apricot scrub. It's very abrasive. And this is what I'm saying. Like, girl, you would think I know what I'm talking about. All I had to do was a little bit of research. When it comes to skincare, it's something that's really personal. When you take off your makeup, you're left with your skin. You got to take care of your skin in order for the makeup to come out at least looking decent and not crusty, dusty, musty. My thing is, I just don't know if I can trust a celebrity's skincare line. Like, I know John Legend has a skincare line. His skin looks great, but is he really using his own product? These celebrities have their own people they call up. Okay, girl, do you have any appointment on Friday? Because I have red carpet on Sunday. Oh, I'm breaking out a little bit. Do you have any product? They are in holy matrimony with their skin specialist. So this is how my skin is looking. I guess I'm baking. I didn't intentionally mean to bake, but we're gonna leave it on there. I mean, I have dry skin, so probably shouldn't be doing this, but I just did. I do think Kylie Baby could have been huge. I don't like the packaging though. Looks like something you can make on PixArt or Canva. Girl, you were not using these products on Stormy. Girl, you know you're not using the lip and cheek stick. Kind of looks tacky to me, no shade. Oh my God, I said it. Who said it? I said it. I'm gonna go ahead and dust off this. Wait, that's the wrong brush. It's giving baby shower. Like, you know, baby shower, you have the pink and blues. What gender is it gonna be? Invest in the lip oil. How much is the lip oil? Let's find out right now. How much is the lip oil? Because I like lip oils. I like lip products and hydration and all of that. A lip oil, £24. £24. Is it? Okay, I don't know if I'm being a little bit selfish now or stingy, or I'm just being, you know, £24 for a lip oil seems mad, especially if you go to Makeup Revolution. You can buy like 5 for 24. I don't know, I might give it a go. I've heard some nice things about this particular product, so we will see. I don't think everything on the website is atrocious or appalling or just like outdated, but I do think a lot of them are, but I do think there are some goodies in there. I bought this because everyone was like, oh my God, it makes your makeup stay on every day. Girl, I come home looking crusty, musty, dusty. Da, 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 da. Oh, oh. What makes you stand out? No, seriously, what makes you stand out? I've given you examples of different brands that stand out for different reasons and why they're doing so well. What makes you stand out? Would you personally describe your brand as exciting? If so, why? Oh, because I need to hear it. I'm going to go in with this Rare Beauty. I'm going to use this on my cheeks, giving springtime. I'm gonna end off this video by reading some comments from people who commented on my community tab, because I kind of briefly let you guys know, hey, I'm gonna be making a video about this. What do you guys think? And we got a few people who were like defending Kylie and saying the products are really good. You should shut up, you don't know what you're talking about. And it's like, I don't know how much she paid you to make that statement, but okay. I don't hate Kylie, you don't know her, but I don't need to convince you, it's not that deep. Someone said Kylie still thinks it's 2016. She thinks that she can still profit off of the hype and not quality. She doesn't seem to put a lot of thought and heart into what she puts out, therefore why you don't see a lot of involvement. Okay, someone said, as someone that recently worked at Ulta. So if you don't know what Ulta is, I mean, I didn't know what Ulta is until I started watching YouTube and I saw a bunch of like vloggers going to Ulta. I'm like, oh my God. I'm sorry, I don't know about you, but here in London, girl, we don't be having the same stores you guys have in the States. So we get jealous when we see you guys. Well, we used to get jealous when we saw you guys go into Target. We don't have Target here. No. I remember I used to be jealous. Like, oh my God, this bitch is going to Target again? What do we have? TK Maxx. That's not even the equivalence. We don't have an equivalence to Target. And that's, I don't know, man. Anyways, sorry. I guess we can compare Ulta to like a Boots. or Superdrug. So this person recently worked at Ulta and they said, I can confirm nobody was really buying Kylie unless A, there was a sale, B, you were a tourist, or C, you were one of her vendors. Okay, I don't know whether this person is really just trying to be shady or... Another person said, when I worked at Ulta, the only time people bought from her was when it was on sale. Someone said the drips and capital Kylie just isn't it. Also, the skin could have been a good move for her since so many people are into skincare, but it was clear that she did not care about the actual product. Same with the swimwear. Oh my God, I forgot about Kylie's swimwear. Girl! Interestingly enough, a lot of the products on Kylie Swim were actually sold out. There were a few still available for purchase, but a lot of them were sold out. It seems as though, you know, people really care for these items as opposed to maybe makeup or skincare from Kylie. Doesn't mean that people would rather purchase like clothing as opposed to beauty now. Are we like diverting somewhere else? I don't know many people who are just actively buying swimwear. But then again, I don't go out enough, do I? Anyways, this lash sensational isn't a joke. That pretty much concludes the video, to be honest with you. I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys agree with anything that I've said in the video? If so, what? Do you guys disagree? Also, let me know. I don't think it's the end of the road, but I do kind of feel like we're seeing a decline. I mean, we're seeing a decline with their whole family anyway, so it's like the opposite for her sister, Kim, because people are obsessed with Skims. I'm not gonna lie to you. I keep saying I'm not gonna lie to you, and it's like, girl, are you lying? Oh, wow. Look at the length. I forgot to do a lip concoction. One thing about me is I don't play with it, so we ain't gonna play with it. Let me put you guys on. Use a lip crayon. Not payola, Crayola. This is from Maybelline. It's a tattoo liner. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's meant to be for your eyeliner, but I don't care. So, look at that. It's creamy, it glides on well. Like, you would think this is a flipping sponsorship, but it's not. I just like this too much. As soon as I discovered it, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna gatekeep. But then I realized that, you know what, there are people out there who keep asking me, like, what's on the lip? I did Pilates twice this week, my first ever sessions, and it's going pretty decently, I'll be honest. I think it's called Pilates Reform. Follow me on Instagram because when I'm going to my sessions and come back, I'm always informing you guys on like how I'm feeling. Like, I just give you guys the honest tea, like, girl, if I feel like I don't want to go today, girl, I don't want to go. Well, I'm here. Get a rise out of watching you fall. That might be one of the shadiest lyrics I've heard in a minute. Ah. Nothing hits more than a brown lip liner and a clear gloss. If I was you, I'd wanna be me too. Let me just go back in one more time with the blush. This is the finished look, guys. Oh wait, I need to blend my flipping. Okay, guys, this is, oh, my nose piercing. Oh. Okay, guys, so this is, oh, wait, the mascara on my lid. What am I doing? Okay. Stupid. Okie pokey, this is the finished look. How we feeling? I look glazed on, I look expensive, I look divine, I look, ooh. It's really the lip color for me though. It's really the blush for me. It's really the mascara for me. Watch out because I'm coming for these makeup gurus bags. Are you dumb? I'm kidding. But yeah, I look good, I look expensive. How do you look? I'm kidding. I'm gonna go flat iron my hair though and I'll do that off camera. So yeah, pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yes, I will catch you guys real soon for a brand new video. Bye.